Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Players Zone YouTube channel. And there was a lot of drama in the world of football last night, but arguably the biggest moment or the most influential moment came in the Premier League and came in Liverpool's late win versus Nottingham Forest. Darwin Nunez coming up with a 99th minute winner for Liverpool. Arguably his biggest goal maybe ever for Liverpool in terms of their title race, their title hopes, as they continue just to prove people wrong. And I am absolutely riding this bandwagon all the way to the end here. I think Liverpool can get it done. And games like this show me that as well. They were so undermanned this game. I touched on the midfield at 3 in a minute, but injuries, coming off a short break from the FA Cup, coming off a shorter break from the Carabao Cup. They've had so many games in recent weeks. You know how Jurgen Klopp doesn't like these fixture problems and congestion. Big stars out. Trent, Salah, Alisson, all your big names are out. You got Verge there, but there's a lot of inexperience. Players coming back via the bench. Don't know how they're going to go. In the end, though, they got over the line. That's a sign of a champion team. We say it always in Manchester City when they can grind out a 1-0 or come from behind 2-1 or 3-2 win. We say that's a sign of a champion. Why is this not a sign of a champion for Liverpool? Once again, winning it late. This was a banana skin game for them. I touched on it in my prediction video. I thought it'd be a late winner, a 2-1 win, but I thought it would be a late winner in that regard. But same thing happened here. They were good at periods. They struggled through periods. Nottingham Forest are always very good at home. I always say that. The City ground's a hard place to go. No team can go there and just easily roll the team over like Forest, especially how they're fighting to stay out of that relegation zone. Definitely a banana skin game. And you look at that midfield three there. They've got Bobby Clark, who's very impressive, but a youngster. You've got Joe Gomez, who's deputising at a central defensive midfield position. And Alexis McAllister, who feels like he's played 300 minutes across the last week. He's been playing a lot of minutes. He's tired. He's come off some injury problems in the past as well. So, you've got all these players in that midfield three, not very experienced together as a group, bit all over the place, put together. You've got Cody Gakpo up front. He hasn't started many games this season in the Premier League. Luis Diaz, who's been ultra impressive, but he's played literally every single minute across the last month, it feels like. Harvey Elliott off the right. It's not your Liverpool team, not your standard team you're looking for. But a sign of a great team, a sign of a champion team, and a sign of a team that might go on and win the Premier League is getting the job done. This team just got the job done. The back line was solid as ever. Kanate and Van Dijk. You got Bradley on the right-hand side there, who I think right now is almost, in terms of defensively, probably better than Trent. But then even on the ball, it's not that bad either. So he's not much of a drop-off from Trent Alexander-Arnold. Obviously, you can't replace Trent, but this guy has been super impressive in this side. Robbo being back at left-back helps as well. And oh my God, Coleman Kelleher continues to, add to his CV in this game here. I'll get, into what happened here, the early moments. Origi proved to be too good. He bounced off Robbo. He had his early shot put wide of the post. And Bobby Clark really produced a spectacular finish, cutting inside that right foot and whipping it into the top right corner. But then this was it. Danilo denied Diaz in close quarters. But then after this, Alanga, who might have been offside or not, it was a line call, but they played the game on. 1-on-1 with Coleman Kelleher. He made himself big. That right arm, again, massive. Left arm again, sorry. Massive save. Again, I keep saying it's almost Manuel Neuer-esque, where he just extends his body, makes himself big, and those arms stop off almost everything that goes past him. Ante Alanga could have scored again the 66th minute. He was set up nicely by Dominguez on the edge of the area to low drill one into the far corner, but he put that past the post. Matt Sells made a ridiculous clawing save of Diaz's header, which deflected, I think, another defender. I think Murillo in the end, but then a great, clawing right-hand save to keep the ball out of the net in the 94th minute. And that all would lead to the 99th minute where the ball would put in to the area, cleared out. McAllister would win the ball back off a poor touch, I think, of Hudson-Odoi. He would fake going right, go left, dink a ball into a dangerous spot, and Darwin Nunez was the first to react, get in there, head the ball down into the ground, into the back of the net. And there's absolute pandemonium in the way end there. And I was nervous at Darwin after coming up from injury. He goes and kicks the advertising ball. I thought, knowing Jurgen Klopp and Liverpool fans alike, he'd probably go and hurt his ankle from doing that. But absolutely massive moment for Liverpool. Like, these are moments when you look back on a title race and you think, that's the moment we could have won or lost, and that was the moment there. That could change your season. Again, more momentum. Carabao Cup win. Winning with the young guys in the FA Cup. Winning this game where it didn't seem likely. The last kick of the game. These are all things that are going to push you towards winning a Premier League. And I tell you what, they dealt with Nottingham Forest well. It was clear that Nottingham Forest would counter-attack. A lot of their chances did come off the counter-attack. But again, Diaz and Kanate, despite always looking out of position, they feel like they're never not in position. They always can cover off, close down spaces, helps with Robbo, his experience as well. But they might seem like they're well out of picture, but all of a sudden they're in picture, they're in position, they can adjust. And that's why this back line is so special, because you can chuck as many numbers forward as you want, but you're always trusting the other way, whether it be Allison, Kelleher, Van Dijk, Canate, whoever, Kwanzaa, whoever playing at the back, they'll get there and get a job done for you. So they can go and express themselves going forward. Another great performance from my man, Alexis McAllister, as well. He was very influential in this game. But I guess the biggest moment is when they bring on Endo, bring on Szoboszlai, and bring on Nunez. Obviously, Nunez scores a goal. He was energetic from minute one, trying to get in behind the back line, firing shots at goal, putting defenders under pressure. Endo in that midfield helped create that balance and stability. And Dominic Szoboszlai wasn't very impressive, but it was good to see his creativity in the ball, different avenue to the game, which Liverpool didn't have prior to that moment in time. And shout out once again to Connor Bradley, continues to perform at such a high level. He is making a name for himself. He could be the right back next season, and Trent could be moving into midfield. We don't know what's going to happen, but if the new manager is looking what Connor Bradley is doing at the moment, you've got to keep him, and he's going to be the start of this next project here, alongside Trent or with Trent in different positions. But it was definitely another absolutely masterful performance from him today. That all being said, what does it mean now for the title race? Liverpool go now 4 points clear of Manchester City, who play United tonight. So big game there. Hopefully United, as a United fan, can get a job done in this one here. But Liverpool fans will be fingers crossed as well. They could get that job done. Liverpool now have rescued 6 points at a time this season. I think the next best was Arsenal with 4, or United with 4. So, very, very important. 6 points in this title race as well is massive. That is the difference between being first and fourth in many regards, with how tight the top of the table is. And I want to quickly touch on this before we finish up. The bit of controversy here with the drop ball situation. So I think Kelleher comes out and collects his own teammate in Canate. He goes down with a head injury, which the referee can rightly pause the game for. But Hudson-Odoi did have possession of the football. They've broken this down nicely after the game. But then, as such, by the law, the ball should be dropped at the feet of Hudson-Odoi uncontested. In the end, Paul Tierney gives the ball back to Coleman Kelleher to restart play again, where it should go back to Hudson-Odoi because he was in a decent area to cross the ball. And I think the Nottingham Forest fans and management and owner at the end of the game, when he charged on, were complaining that the goal might have came from that, which I don't think it is, but it is another refereeing mistake. So we've got to get this right. We've got to stand this out of the game. The refereeing has been pathetic throughout all the season. It's gotten worse and worse at times. And this is another example here. Paul Tierney, experienced referee, should know the rules. He's called a pause in the game for the head injury with Hudson-Odoi with some space to cross the ball in the box. He should have the opportunity, uncontested, to whip that ball back in the box at the restart of play. It's another mistake, especially in added time as well for the referees. More controversy for them. But let's focus on the positives. As I said, Liverpool go 4 points clear. And next week probably is going to be the title decider in my mind. I've highlighted it now for about a month or so. I feel like that is the title decider. Liverpool win that. I feel like they've got to go on and win it. City win it. Boy, the confidence is through the roof. They close down. They go past Liverpool. But City have got a tough 4 games. They've got United, Liverpool, Aston Villa in there as well as Arsenal. Arsenal probably have the easiest run home in terms of fixtures, but they have got some tight ones to end the season off as well. I think Aston Villa and Man United around those spots there as well. So it's going to be very, very interesting to end the season off. I think I still back in Liverpool, and I've still got them. I've had them for the last month or 2 months or so. I've had them for a long time because I like the style of football. Jurgen Klopp has inspired this unit. I said it in the Carabao Cup recap. This team is just inspired right now. It's playing inspired football to come off the bench and make an impact like Nunez did. The way that midfield held together, Bobby Clark, McAllister, Gomez, guys that never played together, they've worked really well in this midfield here. The likes of Van Dijk, Canate being so good at the back. Coleman Kelleher, when he's called up, makes some massive saves. It's all over the pitch. No matter whose name's on the team sheet, they're going to put in a shift, and that's what Jurgen Klopp screams to me. It screams that players that respect him, players that will play for him. And right now, Liverpool are playing some very impressive football. No matter who's on the pitch. There's no Salah, there's no Trent, there's no problems. There's no Alisson, there's no problems. They're getting the job done with this squad, and that's what wins titles. That's what wins trophies. Squad mentality, next man up mentality. And that's what it's been so far for Liverpool. And this is unprecedented, the amount of injuries they're having here, and the fact they're still absolutely killing it in terms of their performances, and that they're killing it in terms of the table. They're still top of the table. If Man United can get a result or can get a win, that's a massive gap to Man City, because I still reckon Man City are the next biggest threat. Maybe it's Man City then Liverpool, but either way, those two, their experience and know how this is done. Those are two teams that are worrying about this title race. Arsenal, inexperience, tried a bit last year but fell short. They've got some tough fixtures in and amongst there, some few banana skins. I just back Liverpool to get these banana skins over the line. This game here, Brentford, they've had games where it's looked tough, looked awkward at times, but they get the job done. Being down versus Luton, This team has the mentality, has the character. They come from behind so often. I think back to that Crystal Palace game towards the middle of the year where Endo put in a world-class stinker. That comeback victory with Harvey Elliott popping up, that just shows what Liverpool are about this season. It's not about who's on the name of the back of the shirt. It's about what they can do. And that's what they've done so well this season. But what they can do has been very, very high. And as such, every man has contributed so far this season. And if they win the title, it is a team squad effort. And that's why I'm really backing it. It's a bit of a good feel story, which we haven't had in the Premier League for some time. Not money, not just extravagant players and some lucky VAR and stuff like that. It's purely just squad mentality, a great manager, and a great team. And that's what could get over the line in the end. Massive result for Liverpool. He stayed top by 4 points. Massive effort from Darwin Nunez. His probably biggest moment in a Liverpool shirt he might have in his whole career in order to try and win this title for Jurgen Klopp in his last season. With that all being said, ladies and gents, hope you enjoyed last night's action. Hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know your thoughts. What do you think is going on with the title race right now? Who's in position 1A? Who's in position 1B? Who's the chaser? Let me know what you think in the comments section down below. If you enjoyed the video, guys, please make sure to smash a like on it, subscribe to the Player Zone channel, and press that post notification bell to know when I upload. With that being said, have a great rest of your day. Enjoy Sunday's football action, and I'll see you guys in another video very, very soon. Until then, guys, see you later.